What are your reflections that day on from the game yesterday?
I think very similar to what I said after the game. Obviously it's still a wee bit raw because of the fact that it happened just yesterday, but I think the attention quickly changes towards Ross County because we know what lies ahead of us. It does feel like 2 points dropped straight after the game because of the chances we create in the game, just how clear cut the chances are, and I think that's probably the biggest frustration. And then when you then look at, as I've said, there are 2 points dropped, and then need to start looking at the positives as well. So when on the reflection now, when I look back, did we play well in the game? We've played a lot better this season and lost. So that's something that we need to take positive from in that sense. I thought both teams probably played the game with a fear not to lose, because it was a bit scrappy. It was a lack of quality at times within the game from both sides. And that's probably just to do with the magnitude of the game at times and situations. But every time we did show a bit of quality, I thought we created chances. So that's, again, a real positive. Then obviously to lose the goal and drop the 2 points towards the end is a huge frustration. But then if I then put that back then and go back to the Dundee United game, we went on and lost the game against Dundee United. And there was still plenty of time, having got pegged back to 1-1 against Hearts, that there was questions asked after that, and the boys stood up to that. So that's a positive to take from there as well. And actually Gordon was the next goalkeeper to make a save after going 1-1. So, as I say, need to remain positive. Sometimes you need to hit rock bottom to start building again. And we've done that against Dundee United, hit bottom of the league. Yes, we still find ourselves there, but we've got a point in the derby. Now, it's not a disaster at all. Would we want 1-3? Yes. But we need to then quickly change that narrative and think about it's a point, it's something to build on, and quickly attention changes to Ross County, which will be a real difficult game. It always is when you go up there.
3 games before the next international break. How confident are you can get off the bottom and start moving up the way before then?
Yeah, you said there's 3 games before the break, but my full focus is just on Ross County. I know that's an old cliche, just taking one game at a time, but that has to be the focus. As I've just said there, we need to quickly get points on the board, but we need to build on the fact that we got a point after 3 defeats. The situation we find ourselves in, we've got an opportunity to try and change that straight away. My full focus at the moment is on Ross County.
In terms of yesterday, I suppose one of the positives would be getting Jake Doyle-Hayes back on the pitch after 14 months. How big was that for him?
Excellent for him. He deserves it for how hard he's trained. It's been a difficult time for him. Frustration with injuries and challenges that we've had, but at the same time, it's just credit how hard he's worked to get back in there. And it's good to see him back on the pitch, obviously, and then the magnitude of the game and everything else just shows you I had no concerns about him coming on just because of the type of player he is, his temperament and the quality he's got, which he's been showing in training recently, which is good.
Where is he at in terms of fitness? Is he still building his way back?
Yeah, well, he's obviously not match fit fully match fit because he's not had the game time in his legs, but he's obviously been been training for a while now and building on that fitness, and he just falls in line with the rest of the group now, which is part of a group that's trying to stick together and work as hard as it can to be successful.
In terms of the injury he had, is that all gone then? Is he recovered from that properly?
Yeah, he's fully recovered, and he's, as I say, he's in a good place at the moment. He's working hard, doing all the things he needs to do, and he's available for selection, which is good.
I suppose it says a lot about the trust you've got in him that you pitch him straight in a game like that at such a delicate stage yesterday.
Yeah, as I've already touched on, he's played in these games before. He's that type of character. He doesn't get fazed by occasions. He's got quality on the ball, and as I say, he's been training well. So I've got no concerns over Jake Doyle-Hayes at all.
I suppose for supporters, he's probably become a bit of a forgotten man, but can he become a key player again going forward?
I think he's just, as I've already said, with the quality he's got, how well he's trained, and just his attitude every single day, I think he's someone that, as well as the players we've already got in the middle of the pitch, it's real strength and depth and quality and competition for places. So it's like everybody else, he's going to work as hard as he can to try and get in the team because there is a lot of competition in there as well.
And team news-wise, any changes from yesterday?
Well, we're waiting to see how everybody comes through. A few bumps and bruises from the game. Obviously, Nicky Cadd and Joe Newell become closer. Well, obviously Joe is available again, obviously this weekend, and Nicky's had another session this morning, so he probably comes more into my thinking as well this weekend. He never trained this morning, but he's getting closer as well, which is good.